Hello and good morning everyone. Good morning. I hope you are all doing wonderfully fine. Yes. So just let's check quickly whether I'm audible or not. If I am clearly audible and visible, then we'll start the session. Yes, bacha. So from my side everything looks good, looks clear. So good morning everyone. Sagar is here, Kavana is here, Vinith is here, and Nalin also is here. Okay, all right. So yes, good morning. I hope you had good sleep or a sound sleep. Now it's time to move on to the chapters of PU2 syllabus. Okay, just a second guys. Okay, let me look for the pen. Yeah, I got the pen. Yes. Hello Deepthi, how are you? I hope all of you are doing good. Yes. Okay, so as I can see, all of you already here, and it's time to start the class. So first of all, as I mentioned, this is your ongoing 15-day challenge. Okay, in this what I'm doing right now is basically solving the most expected, most important PYQs, which gives us an idea of a chapter. Okay, and not only that, I also solve some of the KCET pattern questions alongside the PYQs. So we get the mix of preparation, which is going to be based on PYQ and what is can be expected at the same time. Okay, so this is your session number 4 in mathematics. If you recall, I have done already 3 sessions in this particular series of 15-day challenge, in which I have covered your PU1 syllabus. Okay, now from today onwards, we know that the weightage is more, so I'll try to incorporate more questions for the PU2 side. For example, in today's session, I have brought for all of you another 40 more than 40 questions in this chapters: relation and function, ITF, and probability. Why I have taken the chapters over here? Very simple reason. First of all, they are very simple chapters. The concepts are not that difficult. Relation and function, the concept that comes is basically on-to function and equivalence relation. ITF, the properties of ITF and some domain related problems comes in ITF. In probability, again, Bayes theorem, conditional probability is where the limit is. So you have very limited topics across these 3 chapters from where KCET has asked questions in last 10 years. Getting it? Yeah. So the question pattern is over here can be simply understood by looking at the PYQs, by looking at the question which is somewhat of the CET pattern. I hope this is clear. Okay. Good morning. I'm doing fine. So first of all, congratulations to all of the RCB fans. Your team won. Not only won, they dominated actually. Okay. So yes. Okay guys. So as I mentioned, I am doing fine. Thank you for asking. So hello, good morning. Hi Girish. Yeah, so as I mentioned, 3 easy chapters, 2 questions that comes from here, 2 questions over here, and again 3 to 4 questions in the probability. So these 3 chapters carries how many marks? 8 marks. If you see, close to 7 to 8 marks comes from, if you look at the weightage over here, 7 to 8 marks in KCET. Getting it? If you talk about the weightage, actually, if you talk about the weightage side, okay, 7 to 8 marks comes from these 3 chapters itself. So that's why it is important. And good thing is it's not related right now. There are 3 different chapters. Probability is not related to ITF and it's not related to relation and function. Okay, but still good for us to learn these 3 basic chapters over here itself. Yes. Okay, so let's start the session right now. And before I start, again, all of you, do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet, and join the WhatsApp community. I hope you are getting all the PDFs of the sessions on time, right? The folder has already been shared with all of you. Please go ahead and download the sessions PDF over there. Okay, yeah. And do not forget to like the session, bacha. Do not forget to like this particular class if you are over here. If you think what I'm doing, what we are doing at Diksha Karnataka is certainly helping you. If it is helping you, then only you like. If you don't, if you think that it's not going to be any help to all of you, then yes, you do not have to like. You actually can go ahead and dislike also. Okay. So let's start, sir. Good morning, Annapurna. Good morning. Okay. So yes, let's begin. I think we are ready to start the class now. I can see a lot of energy. So with the question number 1, we have, let's start with the question number 1, and for that, answers. Now, good thing that in these 3 chapters, except for the Bayes theorem questions in probability, you can directly give the answer. Don't have to calculate that much. Okay, so the question that I brought today, good morning Venkatesh, Venkateshan, okay, Venkatesh N Setti. Okay, so the question that I brought today, the 40 close to questions, will not be, it will don't have to take 2 hours 3 hours of time. If you are on the point, if you don't have any doubts, if you are in the rhythm, you can solve them very quickly. So not only these questions, these chapters questions give you marks, but also actually saves time that you're going to utilize in other calculative chapters. Okay, let's begin. So guys, please give me answer with the question number. Okay, question number 1 this, question number 2 this, and all. Okay, do not give me the answer just CCC or BBB like that. My request, please give me the answer as question number 1, question number 2. This is question number 1. So anyway, I accept your answer as whatever you have given, because this is the first question. So question says, if the set X contains 7 elements and set Y contains 8 elements, the number of bijections is not possible only. Because bijection is defined only when, okay, n of x is either equal to or more than n of y. It cannot be of the other case. Okay, it has to be either equal or more than ny. Over here it is less. It's like here n of x is 7, which is less than n of y, which is 8. Hence the answer given by Deepti, I think, is correct as option A. So no working required. Answer is option A. Yes. Okay, good job guys. So all of you in the live, even though I got answers from Deepti, Darshan, Vedita and Girish, only 3-4 students gave me the answer. I would appreciate, I would love it when you all are participating in the class. Okay, yes, whatever you know doesn't matter. If you give me a wrong answer, I'll correct you, I'll tell you how it was wrong. So please, whatever is the answer, try to give me, it gives us better interaction, otherwise we'll be on sleepy mode. Or is it that particular for the morning class of all of your colleges where you are sleepy in the morning? Is that the reason? Okay, I hope not. As I mentioned, so number of element in the set X, this is the result, very simple. Whenever you have the number of element in the set X less than number of element in the set Y, bijections is not possible. What is the meaning of bijection? Think about it. Bijections means that, sir, the mapping should be 1 1 and onto together. 1 1 means the element over here should be uniquely mapped to the elements over here, right? And over here also the element cannot be left out. The element over here cannot be left out. Okay, so this is the only example of 1 1 onto mapping or bijective mapping. But if you have one less element over here, let's say you have 3 elements over here and you have 4 elements over here. You have 4 elements over here. Then this 4th element, what happens, beta? Please check. This 4th element is left out. This 4th element is left out. It is not mapped. It is not linked to any element in the domain. Then what happens? Here the codomain is 4 options and your range is only 3 options. Is codomain and domain equal over here? No, sir. In that regard, actually what happens? The given, check here. This is the only, if I write the range over here, write the range. In the range you'll have 1, 2 and 3, and write the codomain please. In the codomain you'll have 4 zeros. You'll have 4 zeros. Are they equal? Clearly not. The range and codomain is not equal. It means what, sir? It means, sir, that the given function is not onto. If the function is not onto, clearly the function is not bijective, because for bijective function 1 1 onto both has to be true. You all agree? Yes. I hope it makes sense now. Okay, so yes, so as I mentioned, the answer is very clearly, okay, excuse me, answer is very clearly that, let me just remove this, not required, this for understanding, because I have given just 0 0 xx. Okay, yeah. Question number 1 is done, guys. Question number 2 now. Question number 1 is done. Question number 2 now. Come on. Yes, if you talk about the set A over here, what is the element in the set A? Can you think of it? It says all natural number except less than 5 and equal to 5. So we'll have 1, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 guys. You'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my set A. What about set B, sir? Set B is nothing but the factors or basically the roots of the given quadratic. For that quadratic we have two roots, 2 and 3. We have two roots, 2 and 3. They're asking us the number of onto functions. Okay, great. Yeah, number of onto functions. This is having only 2 elements. Yeah. And this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Number of onto functions, basically the mappings. So number of onto function is given by NB power NA. Sorry. So basically over here, number of element over here is 2. So 2 power 5 minus 2. Why minus 2, sir? Same reason. Because there will be a case where all these elements beta will be mapped to the only one element, which is 2. So you have a case where it is mapped to 2. Think about it. When all the elements are mapped to 2, do not think of one function over here. They're not asking you about one function. They're asking you only about what? They're asking you about onto functions. So I can have a case where I can map all the domain elements to the 2. Same way, I can have another case where I can map all these elements to 3. Right? So wherever you are doing this, you are creating two cases where if you map it with only 2, 3 is left out. In this case, 3 is left out. And in this case, 2 is left out. So basically either you map all with 2 or all with 3. I am having the other element left out. What happens in that case? Very simple that 2 is there but 3 is left out. It means the range is only 2 but the codomain is 2 and 3. Means range and codomain are not equal. So in that case what will happen? The given function will not be onto. So these are two situations. One where you leave the 2 out and one where you leave the 3 out. These are two different functions that you are leaving out. So that's why we remove 2 over here and the answer becomes 32 minus 2. That's 30. And this answer is 30. Question number 2, option is B. Correct. Super. So that is clear. Okay. So when you leave 2 out, you have basically 2 out is not onto function anymore, and when you leave 3 out, again it's not a onto function anymore. Okay. So whenever you are mapping all the elements to only one element, other is left out, and it creates a situation where the codomain is 2 and 3, but the range is either 2 or 3. So it becomes not an onto function. Question number 2 is also done better. Question number 3 now. Question number 3. I really hope that you do, Venkatesh. Right now your focus should be trying to cover up the syllabus of CET quickly, okay, and make sure that there's no loops, understand the KCET exam pattern, okay, and alongside that work on the speed and accuracy together, because in KCET you have to solve how many questions? 60 questions in 70 minutes, but let's try to solve it in 60 minutes only. Okay, if you're doing that, actually you get 70 minutes to solve the question, but still let's think in this fashion, because we have to ready for the surprises. Okay, so 60 questions, 60 minutes we have to take. It means we have to be having good speed beta. We have to be having good speed. Alongside that, students score 50 plus out of 60 marks. Students score this much. It means possible that they're going to be high scoring. So you got to be, of course, work on speed as well as accuracy. Means because it's going to be high scoring examination, you cannot just get 30 marks and say, okay, it's decent, sir. That was there in JEE. Okay, but in your CET, your score has to be really, really high. Okay, so yeah, I hope this is clear. Question number 3, guys, please solve. Question number 3 now. Yeah. Okay, x is not a positive integer. This given function is 1, 1, right? 2x, if you remember, 2x upon x minus 1 take here x1 and 2x2 upon x2 minus 1. If you remember, this will cancel 2 and 2. Cross multiply, you'll get what? x1 x2 minus x1 over here. Same thing, x1 x2 minus x2. This will cancel, sir. You'll have minus x1 equals to minus x2. So this answer will be what? x1 equals to x2. Okay, this given function is actually 1 1 only. The given function is 1 1. Okay, what about onto, sir? It will not be onto. I'll show you, because they're saying that the codomain is all real number. The codomain is real number. Let's look at the range now. If you want to solve, y equal to 2x upon x minus 1 is there. I'll give you a hint how to understand this question. In this kind of cases, rational function is, if it is not, if it is defined, it means if the domain restriction is taken care of, okay, x is not a positive integer. That's for set A. For all negative integer, okay, what if 0? Correct. Minus 1 also possible. So basically for negative side, this is always defined, okay, this is always defined, alright, okay. So if you check over here, you get this value as xy minus y equals to 2x. Do one thing, bring this over there and this over here. You get what? xy minus 2x equals to y. Now do one thing, take x common over here, you get y minus 2 equal to y. From here you're getting the value of x as y upon y minus 2. Now you only tell me what is the restriction on y. Clearly y cannot be equal to 2. Think about it. It says x, if I use the given function, okay, and transform the function such that I write x as subject, then I'm getting the function x as y upon y minus 2. What it means is, it means the restriction on y will be my range, okay. So what is the restriction on y? Clearly the restriction on y is not equal to 2. As you put y as 2, you get 2 upon 2 minus 2, that is 0. When you put 0, it will become x is undefined. X is undefined. So clearly y equal to 2 is not an answer. So if you are writing beta here range, if you're writing here range, then the story changes. What's the story? Story is very simple, sir, that y range y is all real number except for 2. Check the codomain. Codomain is all real number. It means codomain is not equal to range. Clearly the given function is 1 1 over here, but not onto, so, or surjective but not injective. That becomes the answer as option B. Anybody has doubt in this question, please go ahead and ask me, because this is important. Yeah, anybody has doubt in this question, please go ahead and ask me. Now this is the explanation of all the steps I've given you. If somebody asks me, sir, how can I solve this question? Because this is an easy chapter, I was supposed to save time in this question, then how can I do that? I have an answer for you also. So please check. Now the trick part, now the understanding part. But trick in this question comes only if you have solved enough number of questions. So whatever rational function they have given, just have a look of this first. Now let me show you. Whatever rational function they have given us, and they have defined the domain also. Domain is only negative, and of course 0 also is there. Negative and 0 as my domain, right? We can have 0 also, and we can have negative numbers as well. And range is given as, codomain is given as all real numbers. But think logically. For this domain, sir, for this domain, this number is defined. So if the rational function is defined, in maximum number of cases, it is always 1 1. Listen to me. If the given rational function is defined, how can I say that? If on this domain everything is, there's no undefined cases. If I had over here, let's say, if I take, sir, domain as all real number, in all real number, can I take x as equals to 1? Yes, sir. X equals to 1 is a real number. If I had domain given as all real number, then x upon x minus 1 function, this fx, for the domain all real, the given function comes as not defined, because at the point x equals to 1, what will happen? The function becomes 1 by 0. So it is not defined. So whenever you have any rational function which is defined in the given domain, then the function is maximum number of times 1 1 function only. Once the given function is 1 1, what about onto? So this is the trick to understand this question. What about onto function, sir? For onto function, think about it. If you are better taking over here y, okay, then if you solve this equation, sum, because if y equal to x upon x minus 1 is a rational function, even x equals to some times of some function of y, this will also come as rational only, sir. And for rational function, there is a good chance that, okay, there will be some type of restriction in the y, but in the question that they've given is, there's no restriction only. They've given the codomain is all real number. If they have given codomain as all real number, and we clearly know that in the function, if I solve to the certain step, I'll get some restriction, as I got in this question. Check here, I started from y equal to 2x upon x minus 1. When I solve for x equals to fy, I got y cannot be equal to 2. That is my restriction. But they're saying that in the question, no, there's no restriction, because they're saying that codomain is all real number. Clearly that's a problem. Okay, that's why I can say clear, without solving any of the steps, the question is onto but not 1 1. Sorry, 1 1 but not onto. Did I take the right option? Sorry, I took the old option actually, my bad. 1 1 but not onto, right? Yeah. Sorry guys, my bad. 1 1, this is meaning that 1 1 but not onto. My bad. Thank you. Okay, 1 1 but not onto. I know many of you have given the answer already. Yes, so I gave the answer, no? I gave the answer. Nikhil, Likhit, Girish, yes. Sir, what about natural and integer number for 1 1 function? Sir, it is 1 1 or onto. But the thing is, no, do not think like that. I ask my student, do not to think like that. If there is a question, then only you ask a question like that. Do not, because if you go on the permutations, different type of combination of a question for different domain, it will not be possible to identify that question. If you have a question, then only you can solve it. Okay. For this question, if you're talking about integer, define the question, then only we can talk about that. If you can define, give me a question, then we can talk about. Let's not go into what if the question, the domain was this and this, sir. Let's take a question, then only we can understand. In this question, as I mentioned, try to look for, this is a simple approach, right? For 1 1 function, fx2. If nothing is working, I have given you the entire process. fx2 equals to f of x1, then x1 should be equal to x2. This gives me the case of 1 1 function. For onto function, so simple, write the given function as y and try to find, that's my hint, try to find the restriction on the y, variable y. That restriction will give you your range. Here the range says that y cannot be equal to 2. Okay, y cannot be equal to 2, but codomain says all real, clearly a contradiction. It means codomain and your range is not equal, and hence the question becomes not an onto function. Okay guys, so this is the hint part, how to understand this kind of question. If it is rational, if the given function is rational and the domain is where it is defined, then it will be most of the times 1 1 only. Getting it? Yeah. Question number 4 now. Yeah, because good morning. So what happens over here, let me just tell you. If you want me to answer a question, Girish, you can go ahead. Have you seen a question like this? Whatever you are asking, you can go ahead, take the question from NCERT, wherever you think that this doubt is coming from. Take the source question and let's solve it. Because what happens, no, you think that I can take any situation of domain and range and define the question. It is not possible only. Okay, because if you try to give all the permutations, it's going to be very, very difficult to take that up. Okay, so most of the cases function might not be defined or something else is missing, some information is missing, so let's not waste our energy on that. If you have a question, you can put that in the comment in the live chat. I'll solve it for you. Okay, that's not a problem. Question number 4 now, guys. Question number 4 answer. B option is wrong. B option is wrong. Answer is, sir, option C. A set having 6 distinct elements. Okay, number of distinct function. So the formula for number of functions, okay guys, when the function is defined from A to A, what's the meaning of function defined from A to A? It means your domain is A and codomain is also A. When you have that, number of function is given by what? Yeah, let's say the number of element in the set A, let's say it is going to be n. Okay, number of element in the set A, or the cardinal number of the set A is n. It becomes what? Yeah, n power n, no? N power n. Okay, so basically this becomes what in this particular case? 6 power 6. And number of bijections we know very clearly. Number of bijections, same thing when n equals to m, or basically this is the same set, it becomes what? N factorial. Answer is in this case is 6 factorial. Yeah, what are they asking? Look for those functions which are not bijections. Total number of function is sir this, and number of bijection is this. They are asking you to find those functions which are not bijections. So from total function, remove bijections. Answer is option C. Answer is option C. Yeah. Let's move on. Okay, question number 4 is done. Question number 5 now. Let f r to r be defined by fx equals to x power 4. Now this question is a very simple and straightforward problem, right? This is not an this is not a 1-1 function. How can I say that, sir? Because for all real number, I can take x equals to -1, x equals to +1. Check here. It means x1 is not equals to x2, but find the value of f of x1. It'll come equal because you'll have 1 and 1 over here. Think about it. If you put in the function x equals to x power 4, x has -1. Answer is -1 power 4, 1. And x has again 1. Answer is coming as 1. -1 and 1 are not equal, but function value is equal. The given function is not 1, 1. This means that this function is not 1, 1. Not 1, 1. What about onto function then? Of course not possible because we have the codomain over here, all real. What about the range, sir? For range you'll have what? Only positive values. You'll have from 0 to infinity. The given function will not have any negative value in it. Why? Because x power 4 is there. So all the negative values are gone. Okay. So 0 to infinity is your answer. Are they equal? Clearly no. Codomain is not equal to the range. It means the given function is, what is it? Not 1, 1, not onto. Okay. Yeah, so option is B. Fifth one is option B. It will not be live bacha right now. As of now, it's going to be given as recorded because we are doing lives for this CET as of now, and we are working for our lives every day is also there in crash course. Okay, so we are doing lives for CET as of now on our YouTube channel. For Comet K, lives will come after your CET exam is over. Okay, not before that. I can still feel that many of you are not giving me the answers. Okay. It's a morning class, that's why the team is not here to help you with the poll, but still please give me the answers, okay? Question number 6 now, guys. As the set A has 4 elements and set B has 5 elements, number of injective mapping is given by what? 5p4. In these questions, formulas are very, very important. So 5p4 is given by what? 5 factorial by 5 minus 4 factorial. Answer becomes what? Simply 5 factorial. That's 120, sir. Sixth one was the easiest of all. Good morning, Ms. Jafar. Sixth one was the easiest of all. Answer is D. Correct, guys. You're right. Question number 6 is done. Question number 7 now. Let f r to r be defined as, what is this? A rational function. Okay, so we'll look for this function before, whenever we're doing this, we'll look for first whether the function is defined or not. They're saying that domain over here is what, beta? Please check. Domain they have given as all real numbers. X equals to 0 is also a real number. X equals to 0 is also a real number, but when you put f of 0, what happens to this? This becomes undefined. This becomes undefined. It means clearly domain is incorrect. Okay, so if domain in the given domain they have mentioned as R, the given function is not defined, hence answer becomes 7th is option P. 7th is option P. Correct, Girish. Others, please give your answers. If you want more time, I can show you the question and wait for some time before you give answers. Then only I'll move on. Okay, so I would like to have more answers, guys. I don't know why. Maybe you are still sleepy, or maybe you are I don't know why you're not giving answers, because you've already done P2 syllabus. Right now your exams got over, so I cannot accept that you don't know the concepts. Your revision has to be up to the mark because you've given the boards. Yes. Question number 8 now. Again, try to give me answer for this question, guys. Now I'll wait. Question number 8, give me answer now. Yes. Question number 8, give me the answer now. Excuse me. Excuse me. The question says, let S be the set of all real numbers. A relation R has been defined on the set S such that A minus B is less than equal to 1. Okay. Answer for the question number 8. I want written here. 8 option is this, sir. No, it's not about taking x. We can take x equals to anything also, right? But we can not take x equal to 0 also. We can do that, right? It's not about taking. Just as x equals to 1, 2, 5, we can take any value, but if you take x equals to 0, it becomes undefined. If the given, I hope we remember this in domain and range, even if the given function is undefined at even one point in the interval, the function is not defined in the entire interval. That's how it works. Okay, I'll repeat the statement of domain and range. If the given function is not defined even at one point in the given interval, then the function is not defined in the entire interval. That's how it works. Not, you don't look for a point x equals to 1, x equals to 2 like that. Yes. C is the answer for Pujari, Pooja Pujari, and Mamta is saying B. Tanishka is saying C. Okay. C. C is correct actually. C is correct. C looks right. 8th C. So I think I got answer from Pooja and Tanishka. So let's have a look. Yeah, let's have a look. No, it's yeah, Mamta, let's have a look on the question right now. So if you talk about beta, just reflexive relation, you'll have the ordered pair as ARA, right? What it means is, it means the ordered pair is here, sir, A comma A. So if you apply in this condition, you get what? A minus A modulus, and how much is that? That's 0, and which is actually less than 1. It means it is true. The condition over here is true for reflexive relation. So it means that reflexive will be yes. What about symmetric, sir? For symmetric, again, very simple. We can, if you can say that the if statement is A or B, it implies that mod of A minus B is less than or equal to 1. They're saying that mod of A minus B is less than or equal to 1. Okay, then clearly if you take minus sign common over here, it will become what? Mod of B minus A. What I've done, nothing but taking minus sign inside the modulus common. Now apply mod on that, it becomes what? Mod of B minus A less than 1. Starting from A or B, A minus B less than 1, and going to B minus A less than 1. It means the given relation is symmetric as well. Now for this one we're going to use a condition of example, okay, because it'll be easier that way. Use the example as 0.6 and 1.2. Okay, 1.2. Now let's take the combination 0.6, 0.6, 1.2, and the last one. Let's think of this first. 0 minus 0.6 modulus. Okay, this value comes as simply 0.6, and this is actually less than, this value is less than 1, sir. Okay, 0.6 is less than 1, so it means this ordered pair is true. Okay, next you try over here. Next one was what? 0.6 and 1.2, the other ordered pair. In this case, you're gonna get what? Modulus of 0.6 minus 1.2. 1.2. Check this value. This is coming as again 0.6 only, right? So this becomes a minus 0.6. Basically, it becomes 0.6 only. Again, less than 1. So I'm not saying that they should be equal. Okay, do not confuse that, guys. It should not be equal. The condition is that whatever is the modulus difference should be less than 1, and that is true. Now take the last combination, which is out 0 of 1.2. Take over here, you get what? Modulus of 0 minus 1.2, and this value comes equal to what? 1.2, which is greater than 1. Okay, and that's wrong. It means transitive relation is not possible. So answer is reflexive, symmetric, but not transitive. Option is 8C. Please check. Okay, 8C. Yeah. Now maths has 4 more classes right now in the 15-day challenge. Math has 4 more classes in 15-day challenge. Boxer. Next, f n to n defined by fn. Okay, a very simple question, by the way. Try to find f of 1. 1 is odd number. We'll start from here. So 1 plus 1 by 2, how much is that? 1. Let's find f of 2 over here. What happens to this? You're gonna go with the even. So 2 by 2 is 1. F of 1 is equals to f of 2, even though 1 is not equal to 2. It means the function is not 1 1, sir. Over here the function is not 1 1. The function is not 1 1. What about onto, sir? So for onto we'll have 2 cases because there are 2 branching. Y equal to n plus 1 by 2, and over here y equal to n by 2. So I'll go to the onto function later. Right now I hope you all understand how we are getting the answer as not 1 1. Okay, yes, onto but not, that's correct answer. Who gave this answer? Nalin. Okay, yeah, answer is correct. Onto but not 1 1. Option A is right. Yeah, correct. Now let's have a look how it is onto. They say that your codomain is natural number. What is the meaning of that? It means y can be a natural number. Y can be a natural number. It means for all y that belongs to natural number set, think about it. For all y as natural number set, if you simplify this, you'll get the value of n as 2y minus 1 equal to n. Think logically. I'm doing 2 into y minus 1 as n. Okay. Now for all y as a natural number, what it means, sir? I can take y as 1, 2, 3, 5, 16, anything. If you do that, 2y minus 1 is also a natural number. So n also is a natural number. It means that if you check over here, it means this is true. Means for every, this represents that for every element in codomain. For every element in the codomain, sir. Because codomain is what? Codomain is y only. So 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever element is over here, the respective element is mapped to some element in the domain. Right? What did I mention? Again I'll repeat. For all y belong to natural number. That's what they've said, that codomain is natural number. So for all y which is natural number from codomain, you will have a respective value of n. N represents what, sir? N is from domain. You'll have a respective value of n in the domain. Okay, it means that none of the element of codomain is left out, sir. Hence the given function is onto for this particular part. What about this part, sir? Same thing. You get n value as 2y over here. So for all y belongs to natural number set, your n will be what? Also natural number. It means again all the elements in the codomain, you will have what? A mapping present in the domain. Okay, you'll have a mapping present in the domain. Got it? Yeah. So answer comes as on 2 but not 1 1. Correct. Right. So I hope it makes sense, guys. I hope the question number 9 makes sense, because no, the understanding of 1 1 onto function requires a good level of, you know, understanding the functions properly. Okay? Yeah. Question number 10 now. Question number 10. A very, very easy and very beautiful problem. Yeah. Let the function f and g be defined for, okay, so they've defined f from where to where? 0 to pi by 2 to all real number, and g also same. Okay, they're saying f and g are 1 1. Okay, let's draw a function f. Function f is sin x and g is cos x. Sin x in 0 to pi by 2, sir. So like this. This is 0. This is pi by 2. That's my function sin x, by the way, guys. What about cos x, sir? It is like this. That's my function cos x, sir, in 0 to pi by 2. If I ask you, is this given function over here 1 1 or not? Of course it is 1 1, sir. Of course 1 1, because if you draw any point on the curve, it has only one intersection, sir. It is 1 1. So both the function, whether you take f or g, they are both 1 1. They're both 1 1. It means f and g are 1 1 is true. F plus g is 1 1. Okay, f plus g. Let's write f, excuse me, yeah, f plus g for the variable x. You'll have the function as sin x plus cos x. Sin x plus cos x. Let's find the value of f plus g at 0. At 0. What happens to 0? Sin 0 is 0, sir, and cos 0 is 1. The value is coming as 1. Sin 0 is 0, sir, and cos 0 is 1. Let's find the function same, f plus g at pi by 2. We'll have here sin pi by 2, sir, plus cos pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 is 1 and cos pi by 2 is 0. Answer is what? 1. Answer is what? 1. So basically, check here what I'm getting. The f plus g value at pi by 2 is coming equal to f plus g value at 0. The function value at 0 and pi by 2 is equal. But is pi by 2 and 0 equal? No, sir. So pi by 2 and 0 is not equal. It means that the function, if it is equal, means the given case is again not 1 1. Not 1 1. So have a look. F and g are individually 1 1 function, but f plus g is not 1 1. F plus g is not 1 1. So 1 is true, 2 is false. Option is A. Please check. No, Likhit, you got to practice better. Okay, that's why the practice is required. Not 1 minute gone. No. Yeah. So moving on, guys. Moving on with the question number 10 is done. Question number 11 now. Okay. Because what I'm doing over here on the screen is basically, helping you understand the concept, not solving it. If I solve it, I can solve it faster. For example, this question answer is 2. Look at the question, answer is 2. So C or 3, move on. How much time it took? 2-3 seconds. How do I do that? That's a different approach. Okay, but doing it is only takes me 2 to 3 seconds. How? Sir, if you are defining a relation on the set A and making it equivalence, sir, making it equivalence, only 2 points are important over here. Relation is A on the set A, equivalence, and including BC. We have only 2 cases possible. we have only two cases possible, and that is what? AA, BB, CC. I want BC included, so I should have BC and CB. Then what happens is, this is reflexive, this is symmetric, all symmetric actually, and there is no obstruction, there is no objection on the transitive relation, okay? Because I've taught you this, whenever you have BBCC and you have BCCB, it's always transitive. If you have BBCC and BCCB, don't check for transitivity. I'll repeat, if you have BBCC and BCCB, do not check for transitive relation. Getting my point? Okay. So it means always transitive. So this is your relation number 1. And what is the relation number 2, sir? The complete relation. And what's that? Basically, add over here, BCCB is there. So better in this you add AB, BA, AC and CA. AC and CA. So will it be two different ones? No, only one. Because if you think about just adding AB, BA, it'll be wrong. Because if you add here AB and BA, think about it. If I add here, let me just tell you. If I add here, sir, AB, BA, AB and BA, symmetric? Yes. Transitive? No. How come, sir? Please check over here. I have BC and I have AB. I have BC and AB. I have BC and AB. Means AC is missing. AB and BC is there. For this to be transitive relation, I should have AC also. If I take only AB and BA in this relation, okay, if I add only this much in the relation, you get what? AB, because BC, CB has to be there. They have mentioned that BC is always present. Okay, so if BC is there, CB will be there to make it symmetric. So if you add another relation AB, BA, then if you write AB, then BC is there. AB, BC will need what? AC also. This will require AC as well. This will require AC as well. Is AC present? Not present. It means in this particular case, if you do not take AC, just take AB, BA, it is not a equivalence relation anymore, because transitive relation is missing over here. Okay. Now think about it. That's why I'm mentioning that you have only two relations possible. Relation 1 and relation 2. One is where you take AB, BC, CA with AB, BB and CC with BC, CA, because what is mandatory, and the other relation you add AB, BA, AC, CA together. Okay, the answer is 2. Thus, as I mentioned, the explanation part is for all you to understand. Okay, but once you understand, the question can be solved in 2 seconds. Previous question also. Look at this, look it. Given function sin x and cos x, you don't need to draw the graph. Sin x cos x function is clearly 1 1 and on 2. We have learned that sin x cos x is, if you remember ITF, inverse trigonometric function. Have a look. If you talk about ITF function, this is clearly defined only after you restrict the domain. If you talk about initial function of sin x, guys, please pay attention. This function over here, beta, is not 1 1 on 2, because if you go about like this, you'll have more than one intersection. Okay, so what we do actually, we restrict the domain of the function like this. Now it becomes, this is what function? Y equal to sin x. Y equal to sin x in what domain? Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Is, sir, always 1 1. Any point you take, always 1 1 on 2. Right? Same way, if you talk about cos x function also, 0 to pi. This is a function. Always 1 1 on 2. So clearly, the sin x and cos x function in its domain is always 1 1. And the question that you had over here, check, no? 0 to pi by 2 and 0 to pi by 2 are part of the principal domain of sin x and cos x. Use the logic. 0 to pi by 2 for sin x and 0 to pi by 2 for cos x are both part of the principal domain. Principal domain is what? 0 to pi by 2 only. So in that case, sin x and cos x is clearly 1 1. So option 1 will come directly in 1 second. Now for option 2, that's the logic. Because sin 0 is 1, sir. Sin 0 is 0, sir, and cos 0 is 1. And sin 90 is 1, sir, and cos 90 is 0. Clearly, we'll have 1 at 0 and pi by 2. So it means it is not 1 1. Okay? It is not 1 1. Okay? So that's how you get the question. You don't need to 3 minutes to solve this particular question. Okay? I went ahead and explained you this because you guys don't have to think negative. What I'm doing over here is helping you or creating the ability in you to solve the question within 1 minute. I am not solving question in 1 minute. Otherwise, I can finish the live in 40 minutes and go. Okay, I don't have to do that. I hope this is clear what I'm trying to make the point over here. Is it clear, guys, everyone? Yes. Super. So question number 11 is done, guys. 11 is done. This was extra information, by the way. Yeah. 12th one. The number of, again, this question, number of bijections. Formula, if it is from set A to A, set A to A, answer is always what? N factorial. In this question, option C. Please check. The question takes how much time? 1 second. Yes. Yeah? Any problem? I hope not. Answer is, sir, option C. Answer is option C. 13th one now. Excuse me. Signum function. We know the signum function graph, right? At 0 it is, sir, over here. After 0, sir, over here. Before 0, sir, like this. Can this function be 1, 1? Can this function be 1, 1? Of course not, because if you talk about f of 1, f of 2, f of 3, it's always 1. F of minus 1, f of minus 2, always 1. The given function is, sir, not 1, 1. Not 1, 1. In 1 second, you get the result for this question. Second one, on to, sir, no. Look at the range. Range is only 3 elements, minus 1, 0 and 1. What about codomain, sir? Codomain beta is given as all real. So this is what? Not equal. So the codomain is not equal to the range. Hence answer is not 1, 1, right? That's many 1. Option C. Okay? 1, 1 no, on to no, but many 1 yes. If it is not 1, 1, it will be what? Many 1 only. So answer is option C. D is wrong answer. Girish sir. Nice, 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 nice. Girish sir, good question. D is wrong answer, Girish sir. Too smart. Got stuck in the loop, no? D is not none of these. I knew somebody will make this mistake, and you did. Yes, Aditya sir, the integration question will come, sir. It will take some time, sir. Well, I'll bring that as well, okay? Do not worry. Okay, as I mentioned, I'll complete all chapters of PU1 and PU2. I'll complete it. Yes, for that you have to do what? Simply subscribe the channel, be part of the WhatsApp community, and wait till 15th day challenge is over. That is getting over on 9th of April. All chapters will be covered. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out together. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. 14th one. Cos, cot inverse, this is easy one, pi minus this becomes pi minus pi. What we have outside? Cos pi is, sir, how much? Minus 1. D. Answer is D. MTG questions generally does not come for CET examination, sir, because they are very difficult as per the CET level, but they are good questions. They're not bad. But the thing is, right now I don't have time to solve the entire MTG. Do you? Do you have time to solve the entire MTG? MTG is so thick. So many questions are there. At least 200 plus questions in each chapter. But if you're asking me, sir, if I solve all questions of MTG together from the PU1, PU2 syllabus, can I score 55 plus? Answer is yes. Answer. But because it also has PYQs in it. It has all the questions in it. So if you're somebody who has finished MTG throughout the year, 55 plus you can score. No problem. It's relevant. This chapter is not tough. Achha, by the way guys, I am not making this question, these are PYQs, okay, so I'm not making this questions easy on purpose, okay. How about this one? Sine 5 pi by 2, how much is that? Please check. Pi by 2 sir, 3 pi by 2 sir, 5 pi by 2 sir. Why I am doing this? Because if you take plus or minus, you should know why you're taking plus or minus. Because if it was 3 pi by 2, you have to take what? Minus sign over there. It's not like that. So answer becomes 1 over here, 1 times of 1 by root 3. That's simply sir 1 by root 3. And outside we have tan inverse. So this value will become what? Pi by 6. Tan inverse of 1 by root 3 is how much sir? Pi by 6. Is basically pi by 6. Okay, excuse me. Yeah, what about this one? This value is sir pi by 3. Outside we have sir cos. This becomes sir 1 by 2, and outside we have sir sine inverse. This becomes how much sir? Again pi by 6. So multiply pi by 6 sir together, answer becomes sir pi square by 36. Pi square by 36, that's option number B. That's option number B. Please check. Okay, option number B. 16th one now. Correct. Yeah. Domain of cos inverse of, okay, this is a good question. This confuses us, so let's write this as t. Don't worry about anything else. Domain of this will be what sir? T from minus 1 to 1. T from minus 1 to 1. Think about it. If I take here this, that's 0, that's 1. Okay, that is going to be 1, and we'll have over here again what? And over here we'll have 2. This value is sir 1, and this value is sir minus 1. Look logically, I want this GIF value from where to where? Minus 1 to 1. Minus 1 to 1. This represents what sir in this function? This represents sir y coordinate. It represents y coordinate. Okay, y coordinate. Think about it. Minus 1 to 1. Minus 1 to 1. What is my domain, sir? Starts from minus 1 and goes to 2 but open. Because as you go to 2 close, it becomes what? 2 actually. So if you look for y coordinate, when x is from minus 1 to 1, you're getting y coordinate as minus 1 closed and 2 open. And that's my answer, by the way. That's my answer, by the way. D is correct. Minus 1 open, 2 closed. As I mentioned, how do I get this answer? Clearly, my GIF value means the y value. Because x, what you take in is the domain. What comes out is my y value. Y value lie from where to where? Minus 1 to 1. Look at the graph. Minus 1, it goes up to what? Minus 1 value. To get the minus 1, you can go up to minus 1 value, because minus 1, minus 0.5, up to minus 0.001 also gives you minus 1 only. Right after 1 also, you can get 1.1, 1.2 also 1 only. But if you touch the 2, you go to 2. So you don't touch the 2. So minus 1 to 2 is the answer. Option D. Thank you so much. Yes. 17th one. 1 minus sin x, 1 plus sin x upon 1 minus sin x and 1 plus sin x. Yes, it's easy, but people get stuck with that, figuring out from where to where it lies. So my suggestion, if you are dealing with GIF function, try to use the graph itself. It becomes easier. Okay. Now this is a very easy question. 1 minus sin x is nothing but, please check over here, cos square x plus sin cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2 minus 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. What I've done, I've taken one as identity of cos square plus sin square and sin x as with the half angle formula. Okay, now if you take the basically understand this becomes what, 1 minus sin x becomes cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 the whole square. We have root over here, so we have root over here. So basically this value becomes what, root of 1 minus sin x becomes cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Okay, do not worry about the negative positive because of course in the interval 0 to pi by 4 cos is higher. Okay, yeah, now check this out. If I go with plus sign over here, I'll have everything same, but this will be plus sign. So if I go with plus sign over here, I'll have this also as plus sign. So over here also plus, here also plus. So 1 minus sin x in the root gives me cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. And 1 plus sin x gives me cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2. This expression becomes, check here, inside the cot inverse, I have cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 divided by same thing, cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Sorry, am I right? Yeah, now it's correct. Correct, no? Yeah. So I get the value as sin and sin cancels. Here, sir, cos and cos cancels. So I'm getting this result as cot inverse of cos plus cos. So 2 cos x by 2 divided by here minus sin. So minus 2 sin x by 2. 2 and 2 cancels. This value becomes, sir, please check, cot inverse of cos by sin. How much is that? Minus cot x by 2. We know the formula for this? Of course, sir, pi minus cot inverse of cot x by 2, and the answer becomes what? Pi minus x by 2. Pi minus x by 2. That's option number C. 17th one is option C. Please check. Yes, correct. PDF of this class will be available in the WhatsApp channel, so please join the WhatsApp channel and you'll get the drive link over there and download from there for free, no charges. This is clear? 17th one is clear, guys? Avinash, nothing is there over here. Just simply use the identity of 1 minus sin x, 1 plus sin x. The rest is linear equations. Okay, so watch it again. This is the formula. 1 is nothing but cos square plus sin square, and sin x is what? Half angle formula. Okay, formula you got to remember. Yeah, next question. All right, so basically we have sin inverse over here, and here we have something. To operate sin inverse, I need what inside? I need sin inside. I need sin inside. Okay, let's do one thing. Take x as sin theta. It means theta becomes sin inverse of x. Now you apply from here. So sin inverse of, check here, x is sin theta. What about 1 by root 2? Cos pi by 4. What about this one, sir? Plus, if x is sin theta, sir, 1 minus sin square theta is what? Thus cos square theta. Correct? That's cos square theta. Yes or no? So basically, check over here. I can write 1 minus x square theta, 1 minus x square as cos square theta. So if I take cos theta, I'll get what? Root of 1 minus x square. Yes or no? If x is sin theta, sir, then 1 minus x square or 1 minus sin square will become what? Cos square. In that case, cos becomes root of 1 minus x square. So this value in numerator becomes what? Automatically cos theta, and 1 by root 2 will become what? Sine of pi by 4. How can I say that? Because sine pi by 4 and cos pi by 4 is same as 1 by root 2. Continue please. Sine inverse, sine of this angle plus this angle, right? So sine of theta plus pi by 4. Am I right? Yes. Sine A cos B, sine A, cos A sine B. Sine inverse of sine, this value comes out as, check here, theta plus pi by 4. Theta plus pi by 4. Now this is just the first bracket. Please move on. Move on to the next part. What is there? We have set tan outside, and this comes as theta plus pi by 4. And what is this one? Sine inverse of x. And what is that value? Theta only. So put that value as minus theta. This cancels. Tan of pi by 4. How much is this? 1. Answer comes over here as A. It in this A1. Yes. Guys, other also are facing a problem of voice. Please check. Mir Jafar is saying, sir, increase volume. Please, can you check? Is there a volume issue? Is there a volume issue? Please check. PYQs are not repeated most of the times. Just the pattern repeats. It's not board examination. Voice is clear, guys? Am I audible? Avinash, increase voice from your device. Please, others, everyone, I want your answer whether my voice is audible or not. Everyone, right now. Right now. Voice good. Okay. So everyone, please, whoever is not able to listen, try to increase the volume or try to get away to the place where it is silent. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Great. 18th is done, and question number 19 now. 18th is, I hope 18th one is clear, guys. So Ritik, as I mentioned, the question does not repeat that often. If you see, otherwise you'll find the question repeated over here also. But pattern repeats. Pattern repeats. Okay. The value of sine of 2 sine inverse of 0.8. So I can write this beta as sine of twice of alpha. How come, sir? Because sine inverse of anything will be some angle only, na, sir. Output of inverse trigonometric function is what? Always an angle. It means 0.8 is nothing but sine alpha. 0.8 is nothing but sine alpha. And you know that cos alpha is, sir, root of 1 minus sine square alpha. It means 1 minus 0.64. It means 0.36. It means, sir, cos theta is 0.6. I'll repeat, don't worry. Output of ITF is an angle. It means sine inverse of 0.8 has to be some angle alpha. I've taken that over here. So if you take sine on both sides, it will become what? Sine alpha equals to 0.8. Let's find cos alpha from here, and you get 1 minus sine square as cos in the root. And if you solve it, you get the cos alpha as root of 0.36, which is nothing but 0.6. Sine to alpha formula is there, sir. 2 sine alpha cos alpha. 2 into sine alpha I have taken as 0.8. Cos alpha is, sir, 0.6. Check here. 0.8 into 0.6, that's 0.48. That's 0.96. That's 0.96. Option D, PYQ. So, Mir Jafar and Avinash, please check your device audio and try one more time. Okay. Yeah. Clear. Okay, guys. Achha, I want to encourage one more thing. if anybody thinks that I have gone faster in a question, if he or she wants to ask the doubt of that question again, please wait till the end of the live. I have 21 more questions to finish. Once I finish that, you can again stay back and ask me those questions to repeat it, and you can ask me again those questions, okay? Yes. Sir, why did you use sine to alpha? I can use sine to theta also. Formula is there. That's fine. Yeah. Yes. Tan inverse of 1 minus x. So this becomes tan inverse of 1 minus tan inverse of x equals to half of tan inverse of x. Somebody was asking me, sir, what is the trick for ITF questions? The trick for ITF questions is the formulas involved in PU1 trigonometric functions. The better you know the formulas, the faster your result will come. That's the only trick. Any specific trick for ITF? Very less likely. Okay? Otherwise, I would have given you. For ITF, you got to work on, the formulas, the identities of your trigonometric functions, and of course, in ITF also. Am I going too fast, guys? Should I also, I'm asking you sincerely, should I slow down? If you want, I can, because I've solved only 20 questions in 1 hour 20 minutes. Nirpas is saying, should I, sir, please slow down? Should I slow down? If you ask me, I'll slow down, no problem. Hi Dikshita, how are you, beta? Should I slow down? All right, sir. Okay. Answer is B option. B is correct option, no, I think B is right. Let's check. Tan inverse of 1 will be, sir, pi by 4. This over here goes, it becomes, check here, half plus whole. What is this, sir? Nothing means 1. So minus 1 tan inverse and plus half. 1 plus half is how much, sir? 3 by 2. 1 plus half is 3 by 2. If you add 1 to half, move on that side, it will become plus 1, no, over there. So 1 to half is 3 by 2. 2 times this will cancel with 2. 3 comes over here. I have pi by 6 as tan inverse of x. We know that tan inverse of 1 by root 3 is how much? Pi by 6. Answer is option B. Yeah. So easier questions of CET are of board level only. No surprises. CET 20 questions comes easy, beta, every year. Those are a board level question itself. Okay? Yeah. 21. Okay, I'll try to reduce the pace little bit, okay? Because many are saying slow also. Yes. Now this is the property which is very, very commonly used. What is the property over here? That sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x is pi by 2. So this is true because sine and cos are complementary ratios. So other possibilities means tan, cot, sec, cosec are also possible. It means tan inverse of x plus cot inverse of x will also be pi by 2. So all the complementary ratios that you have taken as a pair in ITF gives you a sum of pi by 2. Okay, break it down. Sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x taken as sum is less than beta. You can see this. What is this value? Pi by 2. So sine inverse of x plus pi by 2 less than beta and more than alpha. Now check 1 second over here also. Sine inverse of x, range is what? Range of sine inverse of x, sir, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 to pi by 2. I am looking for sine inverse of x plus pi by 2. Let's do one thing, add pi by 2 over here. So minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2, sine inverse of x plus pi by 2, here also pi by 2 plus pi by 2. This becomes what? 0. This is what? Sine inverse of x plus pi by 2, and this is what? 2 pi. Sorry. pi. Now you compare, guys. This you compare with that equation. You get alpha as 0 and beta as pi. Alpha is 0, beta as pi. Alpha is 0, beta as pi. Yes. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. The value of this sine inverse of 2 root 2 by 3 and sine inverse of 1 by 3 is equal to what? Again, sine inverse of 2 root 2 by 3 is some angle alpha only, right? It means beta sine alpha is equal to 2 root 2 by 3. So if I take a right angle triangle, this is my alpha. It means that this value is, sir, 2 root 2 and this value is 3, sir. What I've done over here, I've applied the ratio opposite by hypotenuse, perpendicular by hypotenuse, okay, for the sine of alpha. Clear? So if you apply the Pythagoras theorem, you'll get this value, the base as 3 square, 9. 3 square is 9 minus square of 2 root 2. What is square of 2 root 2? What is square of 2 root 2, guys? What is, yes, 8, correct. 1. It means, sir, the triangle here, the length is coming as 1, sir. Now, if you have, sir, sine of alpha as 2 root 2 by 3, can you write cos of alpha over here as 1 by 3? If I do that, will you punish me? Will you be like angry at me? If I do this much, is it okay? You all understand this? Yes. It means, sir, alpha actually is cos inverse of 1 by 3. Let's go back to the question. What I've done, I have taken this value as the angle alpha. How, sir? When, sir? Check here. I've taken this whole thing as alpha only, no? It means the question that I'm solving is actually alpha plus sine inverse of 1 by 3. What is alpha value? From here, please check. Cos inverse of 1 by 3 plus sine inverse of 1 by 3. We just saw this result. This is pi by 2. Where, sir? Over here. Sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x is pi by 2. Sine inverse of x and cos inverse of x is pi by 2. A option is correct. Please check. Option A is correct. Sir, question 22, we can use tan formula standard and further convert into sine c. Can I do like this, sir? Girish, any question has more than one way to solve it. Of course, you just have to think which is faster for you. Okay? Maths does not limit itself to only one method. I don't want to discourage that. Hi Nisha, how are you, beta? Integration will come, Avinash, integration lecture will come in maybe after this live, one more live will come, then integration will come, okay? So it will take some time, but integration chapter will also come. So for all the chapters of PU2 also, there will be a live session in 15-day challenge. Now somebody was asking, sir, 60% from PU2, 40% from PU1. More or less, yes, more or less. Usually if I talk about question number, 90 to 20 questions from PU1, 40 questions from PU2. Okay. Kanyal, I also mentioned right now that you can have more than one method to solve a question in, what is it, in mathematics. It's supposed to be, it is what is going to be very, very important over here. Whichever method works faster for you, please go ahead and use that method, okay? Answer over here. Question number 23, answer guys. In probability, what they ask is Bayes theorem, conditional probability. That's it, most of the times. And sometimes, of course, the basic questions of, probability of an event. Yeah. Independent, of course, events also. I have made a video where I talked about weightage of each chapter. Please go and refer that. Okay, it was how to score 150 plus marks in all the subjects. No, I think there was a KCET strategy also. I've made that. Yeah, so I've made that in a session where I talked about your maths last 30 days strategy. Please go and check it out. It was on the channel only, you'll find it in the video section. I'll try to make another short where I give you all the chapters weightage one more time. Yes, A, I can see the answers as A. Answer is A, sir, D, sir. So D is right. D is right. D is correct. D is correct. What do we have? 53 pi by 5. This is nothing but 10 pi plus 3 pi by 5. All of you agree with this? What I've done, sir? Nothing but written 53 pi by 5 as 10 pi plus 3 pi by 5. So replace this. In the cos, sir, we have 10 pi plus 3 pi by 5. 10 pi means, sir, 5 full complete angles. 5 complete angles. It means I can go and keep this as cos only, and I'll have over here 3 pi by 5. But sir, outside I have sine inverse, sir. Outside I have sine inverse. It means I have to make the function inside as sine only. And how do I do that? Sine inverse of, check here. Yeah, I want to write this angle 3 pi by 5 in terms of sine, right? So check here, I can write this as sine of pi by 2 minus what will give me this value? Pi by 2 minus pi by 2 minus pi by 10 will give me this. Please check. So we have 2 5s are and minus pi. No. 5 minus 4. No, sir. Am I getting it right though? 50 pi, 10 pi plus 3 pi by 5. That's correct only. And what is missing then? Please check. 3 pi by 5. So pi by 2 minus, no, plus I think. Please check if this plus will work. I have over here. So one second, just a second guys. Let me just figure out the angle over here. Yeah. Yes. Anyone have the answer? 2 into 5. So 5 pi minus, no, plus only, correct. This will be plus only, yeah. Pi by 2 plus pi by 10. Am I right? Pi by 2 plus pi by 10 is this only. If you want to, I can show you. Sine of, this will become, sir, what is this going to be? You'll have LCM as 10, 2 5s are, so 5 pi and plus pi. I get this value as sine of, what is this? Yeah. Yes. Cos of, excuse me, cos of 6 pi by 10. So this becomes what? 3 pi by 5. Okay. So all right, what I've done over here, correct. Check over this one, pi by 2 plus pi by 10 if you're doing. What are you getting the value as? If you add them, you get 5 pi plus pi by 10. It becomes 6 pi by 10. 6 pi by 10 is nothing but, sir, 3 pi by 5. So I can replace this whole thing, 3 pi by 5, as cos of 6 pi by 10. This becomes cos of, what is that? Sorry. Cos of pi by 2 plus pi by 10. Anybody has doubt in this step, please ask me once. Avinash, this is that session only, bacha. The session I'm doing is for what? Expected questions only, okay? If you ask me fixed questions, there is no fixed questions in CET. Somebody is giving you, either report them to, a government that they are leaking the paper, or what do you call, or don't follow them. They're gonna scam you, okay? There's no fixed questions in CET. Patterns are fixed. There's no fixed questions in CET, okay? Yes. Yeah. Please check. So basically, over here, I have taken 53 pi by 5 as 10 pi plus 3 pi by 5. 5 into 10 will be what? 50 pi plus 3 pi? 53 pi by 5 comes back. Once you have that, this angle comes back to cos of 3 pi by 5, because cos of 2n pi plus theta is what? Simply theta. What's the formula? Cos of 2n pi plus theta is what? Theta only. Cos of 2n pi plus theta. What is that? Simply cos theta. Okay? Got it? So in that case, I get this as cos 3 pi by 5. So write 3 pi by 5 as pi by 2 plus pi by 10. How come, sir? Simply dividing this angle in this way. Okay? Once you have that, check the result. This becomes what? Sine inverse outside, sir. Cos 90 plus theta. What is cos 90 plus theta? It's negative actually. So minus sine of theta. Sine inverse of sine, sir, with a minus sign, it becomes simply pi by 10. I hope this is clear, Grace, now. Sine inverse cos of 90 plus theta is how much? I hope you know the formula. Cos of 90 plus theta is, sir, minus sine theta. That's what being used over here. Okay? It becomes minus sine theta, and once you have that value, we know that sine inverse of minus, this is the formula. Sine inverse of minus sine x is what, sir? Minus x. So these are the formulas that we have used over here in the question. So one formula, two formula, three formula, and this is the simplification part. Okay? Actual steps are over here only. Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, step 4, and step 5. Okay. Done. Okay. Sine of, yeah. Next question, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna go to that. Just 1 second, guys. Just a second. Yeah. 24. We just did this question right now. Remember, as I mentioned, make this as 2 tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of x plus cot inverse of x. This is given as pi. This will become what, bacha? Pi by 2. Move on this side. So we have 2 tan inverse of x equals to pi minus pi by 2, and that's simply pi by 2. So we get here tan inverse of x as pi by 4. We know that very well. X has to be what? 1. X has to be what? 1. 24 is B, 1. Okay? Please check. Simple question. 25 1. 25. Okay. They're asking us cot inverse of y plus, sorry, my bad, cot inverse of x plus cot inverse of y is equal to what? Think about it. If you have, sir, I can show from here, no? Previous one. This value is pi by 2, sir. This value is pi by 2. It means cot inverse of x will be what, sir? Pi by 2 minus tan inverse of x. If tan inverse plus cot inverse is pi by 2, then cot inverse is what? Pi by 2 minus tan inverse of x. This will be what? Basically this becomes, here you check, pi by 2 minus tan inverse of x plus, for this one again same thing, pi by 2 minus tan inverse of y. Add pi by 2 together, you get pi, and take minus sign common over here. Pi minus, this value is how much? This value is over here 4 pi by 5, and the answer comes as simply option A. So all of you gave the right answer. Yes. 26 now. Now we are moving toward probability PYQs. If A and B are two events such that PA is 1 by 2, PB is 1 by 3, okay, they're given that P A conditional B is given as 1 by 4. Write this formula. PA intersection B upon PB is 1 by 4. Multiply on this side. You get PA intersection B is PB into 1 by 4. What is PB, sir? 1 by 3. How much is the answer, sir? 1 by 12. 1 by 12 is the value of intersection of A and B probability. Now, what are they asking us? Probability of A dash intersection with B dash. Apply De Morgan's law. 1 minus P of A union B. De Morgan's law says that 1 minus P of A union B. 1 minus this value will be what? PA, PB minus P of A intersection B. PA, PB minus P of A intersection B. That's the formula for union of A and B. So 1 minus P of A is how much? 1 by 2. Minus P of B is how much? 1 by 3. And plus 1 by 12. Plus 1 by 12. Take LCM. So 12 minus 6 minus 4 plus 1. 13 minus 10. 3 by 12. So 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is the answer. 26th one, answer is option A, 1 by 4. Have a look. Yes. 26th answer is option A, correct. A pandemic has been spreading all over the world. The probability are 0.7 that there will be a lockdown. So no lockdown will be what, beta? Lockdown. If chances of lockdown is 0.7, then chances of not being a lockdown will be 0.3. Okay, 1 minus 0.7. Okay. 0.8 that the pandemic is controlled in 1 month if there is a lockdown. Means there is a lockdown and pandemic is controlled is given as what? 0.8. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. You'll have over here controlled if there is a lockdown. Okay. And what else is there? Please check. Yeah, changing values basically, in the examination what happens, they can give a similar question with change in values. That's true. Answer A is correct, by the way. Yes. 1 second. One second. Okay. So these are questions, practicing questions, changing values are enough. The questions that will come from especially simple chapters like this are of the similar category itself. You can see that the basic concepts are more than enough to solve the question. Okay. Okay, all right. So just what's the remaining thing? There's a lockdown and 0.3 that it is controlled in 1 month if there is no lockdown. Okay, sorry. So controlled without lockdown is 0.3, and this is wrong, guys. What is this? Controlled with lockdown is 0.8. What are they asking us? The probability that it will be controlled in 1 month. They're asking us total probability. PC they're asking us. So we'll get here PL into with the lockdown. So PCL plus, if you are not able to understand this, yeah, no problem. So basically PC intersection with L and PC intersection with L dash. What it means? It means chances of controlling in 1 month when there is a lockdown and there is no lockdown. PC represents chances of controlling in 1 month. CL represents chances of controlling when the lockdown is there, and chances of controlling when there is no lockdown over here. So for this statement, you're going to write what? PL into PCL plus PL dash into PCL dash. We have all the values. PL is given as 0.7 and this value is coming as 0.8. PL dash is given as, what is this? 0.3. This value is given as 0.3 again, right? Yeah. 8 7 56 is 0.56. This is, sir, 0.09. So add them. You get 9 plus 6 is 5 and 6 plus 5 plus 1 is 6. So 0.65 is the answer. Option A is correct. 27th one, option A is correct. Yeah. Yes, moving on, guys, moving on. All of you in the live, if you like the session, if you are thinking that the session is helpful to you, do not forget to like the class, because all that you do gives us more energy, more motivation to come back and help you in the preparation. Okay, now, yes, I have one important announcement to make before I go on to the next question, and that is regarding your because this is last minute, and we don't have much time left. So if you are somebody who's serious for the preparation and you think you want to utilize, today is what day? Today is 30th March. Then if you are looking to make a serious effort in the preparation, and if you want actually to be there by improvement, and you want a structured plan, you want personal attention to every child, I would refer you all to take beta KC30 crash course. If you have taken, because I can see Sufyan right now. Sufyan will tell you, he came in the last class and asked me. Yes, I'll repeat that question, Nirpa, just give me 1 minute. So Sufyan came in the last class, in the live class, and he was able to ask 20 questions. I think not 20, at least more than 12-15 questions he asked me. I don't remember exactly recall, but I solved many questions that he asked me in the class. So what is my point over here? When you take the crash course, you get the personal attention. Of course, you're getting free education on the YouTube as well, but structured, proper, planned preparation is done when you are part of the crash course. Okay, you can attend the live classes, you can study alone in the room, you don't have to be in the noise. It's recorded sessions given to you. You can study a theory, whatever you want to do. You want to do theory of a chapter, do the theory of the chapter. You get PYQs also. So what has happened over here? PU1 plus PU2 syllabus complete coverage is there. Also you have PYQ is also covered, last 10 years PYQ is also covered over there, and alongside that you get 10 mock test also in this. You get 10 mock test also in the KCET crash course. Okay, so if you are looking to go ahead, take it up right now, you'll find the link in the particular live description, or you have the link already, or we'll share it with you. But somebody who thinks that, sir, my preparation is already ready, okay, preparation is ready, and I just want to solve questions. But for all of you, I have this, which is ABHYAS test series. This has more than 30 mock test, okay, and this is available for 999. Okay, I think there's an offer. So this was for 2499. Please check. Okay, guys. So if you are looking to prepare, actually, if you want to solve more questions, because CET, if you prepare just for board questions, you will not have it. Somebody was asking me, sir, will the same question come with a change number? That's what I'm telling you. You don't have the clarity because you do not solve enough questions of CET. If you solve the mock test, you solve the questions over here, you'll have the understanding. In this, you're also getting DPPs as well. So you're getting DPPs for every single chapter in detail solution also. Okay, so please try to take this up if you are sincerely preparing for examination of CET this year. If you actually want to get a good result over here, try to take up this crash course, or your requirement, if it is there, take the test series. Okay, last question somebody was asking me, 27th one. 27th one is a question. Yeah. Yes, little Iron Man. I'll solve the question. So the previous one, before I move on to the previous one, let me just give you the question over here. Everyone who is prepared, who has already solved question number 27, please go ahead. For all of you who have solved question number 27, solve 28th right now. Please solve 28th right now. Let me go ahead and solve 27 for your friend one more time. So what they were saying that Chances of lockdown is 0.7. Chances of no lockdown is, of course, 1 max 0.7, which is 0.3. If lockdown is there, it can be controlled in the month, chances 0.8. If there is no lockdown, controlled in the month, chances 0.3. They're asking us find the chances that it is going to be controlled in a month. So control in a month will come with lockdown and without lockdown also. Means if there is a lockdown, there should be control. If there is no lockdown, there should be control. Means both probability exist. With lockdown, without lockdown. For with lockdown, this comes from the formula for conditional probability PCL. PCL. What is PCL, sir? Please check. PCL is given by PC intersection L upon PL. So if you want to find PCL intersection, you are going to multiply what? PCL into PL. I've done the same thing. PL into PCL. Okay. Same over here. PL dash into PCL dash. And you continue the calculation, you get the answer as 0.65. Not much thing over here. 28th now. 28th now. Yes, Aditya, I'll check. 1/3 is the answer. Okay, I have to check. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah. Let me solve then. A and B are events such that. Okay. So PAB is 1/2. From here we know that PA intersection B is what? 1/2 into PB, because PAB is nothing but intersection by PB. And from the other one, what is that? PBA is 2/3. 2/3. So from here I get PB intersection A is 2/3 into PA. Please check the other equal thing. PA intersection B or B intersection A is same thing. So write that. Half of PB equal to 2/3 of PA. PA I have as 1/4. So write the value over there. 2/3 and 1/4. Over here we have 2 PB. Check this out. This 2 cancel this 2 and this 2 also cancel this 2. I get the value of PB as, so answer 1/3 was correct answer. That's right. Correct. Next. So please take it up, whichever course you are looking for, whether it is a full preparation or it is just a series, take it up as soon as possible, okay? 28 is done, 29 now. Consider the following statements. E and F are two independent events. Yeah, true. Property. If E and F are independent, even E dash and F dash will also be independent. Because definition of independent event is occurrence and non-occurrence are independent of the, or not depending upon each other, okay? So occurrence and non-occurrence both. This is for occurrence, this is non-occurrence. So it's true. Two mutually exclusive events with non-zero probabilities. Okay. Means PA is not equal to 0. PB is not equal to 0. PA is not equal to 0 and PB is not equal to 0. They are saying mutually exclusive events. Okay. It means intersection will be what? 0. They are mutually exclusive. It means they have nothing in common. They have nothing in common. If they have nothing in common, it means intersection will be 0. They are saying if it is independent, check about it. You know this is going to be what? PA into PB. This side is what? 0. Think logically. PA is not 0. They mentioned that. Non-zero probability. This is not equal to 0. And this is also not equal to 0. Two non-zero number taken in product can be ever equal to 0? Two non-zero number. 2 into 3. 5 into 17. Any number. Two non-zero number multiplied together. Can it be ever 0? No, sir. it means this statement will be not equal. It means if PA is not equal to 0, if PB is not equal to 0, and if A and B intersection is 0 means they are mutually exclusive, then clearly this is not true. It means the events that is given over here are not of independent nature, because this statement is equal when it is independent. Over here it is not coming equal. It means it is not independent, and they mentioned that not independent. So both of them are correct. C. Correct. Guys, I'm going to take a break after question number 30 of 5 minutes and come back. Okay? After this question, I'll take a break of 5 minutes and then come back. 29 is done, 30th. We'll take a break of 5 minutes and then I'll come back. Okay? Just 5 minutes. Alright. A and B are two non-mutually exclusive events. Means PA intersection B is not equal to 0. If they are mutually exclusive, will be 0. Non-mutually exclusive means non-zero. Think about it. What I've done, nothing but what I've done is simply write the formula. They are non-zero means I can cancel them. Now cross multiply. You get PA equal to PB. D. This is the previous year question, guys. Please check. Okay. So you'll have a break right now. When I start this question number 31, you'll have a break. Till, what is the time right now? Okay, I'll come back. Yes. Yes. How about now? How about now? How about now? How about now? Okay, clear. Good, good, good. Sorry. A and B are two events such that A is subset of B. A is here, B is here. It means P of A intersection B will be what? Simply P of A. That's correct. They're talking about conditional probability. Let's write that P of A conditional with B will be what, sir? P of A intersection B upon P of B. That becomes P of A upon P of B. Alright. Let's do one thing. Move this over here and this term on that side. We'll get what? P of B equals to P of A upon P of A conditional with B. P of A conditional with B. So P of B is a probability. P of B is a probability. P of B is a probability. Every probability is what? Either equal to 1 or less than 1. Every probability is what? Either equal to 1 or less than 1. Every probability is either less than 1 or equal to 1. It cannot go more than 1. Okay. Now you cross multiply. So P of A upon P of A conditional with B is less than 1. Move on this side. You get P of A is less than P of A conditional B. So P of A conditional is more than P of A. That is nothing but option C. Please check. So answer is C. Have a look. Answer is C. Yeah. Okay. This is also a PYQ from last year. Moving on now, guys, to question number 32. 32 now. Meera visits only one of the two temples, A and B, in a locality. Probability that she visits temple A 2 by 5. Of course, then temple B will be what? Half of this, like basically 1 minus that. So that's 3 by 5. Yeah. Thus, probability of her visiting temple B. If she visits temple A, what are they asking us? She meets a friend. Okay. So meets a friend. Asking, let's say that she meets friends at the temple B. They're asking us this value. This is a base theorem question, by the way. They're asking us this value. She meets the friend at the temple B. That's what they're asking us. Let's find the case where she meets a friend at temple A. Probability that meets the friend at temple A, 1 by 3, and C meets the friend at temple B, that's given as 2 by 7. Now the interesting part, please check. They are talking about now, we have to find this value, P, BF meets the friend at the temple B. This is given by, what is it? Yeah. So meets the friend at B by total probability. How much that will be? Basically P of F. So this represents what? Meeting the friend at temple B, and what is the denominator going to be? P of F. P of basically meeting the friend, right? Either at A or B. So how do we get this value? This is nothing but same thing. Friend at the temple A or friend at the temple B, because PF represents the total probability of meeting the friend. So either at the A or at the B. And how do you write this A, this individual values? This is same what you wrote over here. Sorry, this is same what you wrote over there. The same thing. And for this one you're gonna write P of F A into P of A. Check the values now. So you have the answer over here. P of FB and BB, that becomes 2 by 7 and 3 by 5. 2 by 7 into 3 by 5. Same thing will come over here. 2 by 7 and 3 by 5. And this is for the meeting the friend at the temple B. And the other one is 1 by 3 and 2 by 5. 1 by 3 and 2 by 5. Okay. So one thing which is cancelled over here is what? 5, 5. Please check. This is cancelled, sir. This is cancelled. 5, 5 and 5. So what I'm left with over here is going to be 6 by 7 divided by, we have 6 by 7 plus 2 by 3. Take LCM now in the denominator side. So we have 6 by 7 as it is. Over here we'll have LCM as 21. 7 3s are, so 6 3s are is 18, and 3 7s are, correct na? 3 7s are, so 2 7s are is 14. Am I right? 7 3 7s 18 and 2 7s 3 7s is going to be 21, so 2 7s is 14. Please check. So putting the value as 6 by 7 divided by 32 by 21. 7 3s are, this 3 will go up. We'll have 18 by 32. So 9 by 16. That's my answer for meeting the friend at the temple B. Friend at temple B. That's the answer for 9 by 16. Please check. Base theorem question. Clear? That's option D. This is also the last year's PYQ. This is also the last year's PYQ. Okay, Girish, we have 8 more questions left. Aftab, I'll try to speak up louder. No problem. Girish, we have 8 more questions after this. This is the PYQ from last year, by the way. This is your 2025 PYQ. Have a look. I hope this is clear, guys. Yeah. Hi Divya, how are you? So this question is clear. Anybody has any doubt in this particular question? How to do this? If not, I'll move on. 33 now. Question number 33. Okay. Which of the following function is not invertible? This one. Parabola in domain is all real. So like this, symmetric about x-axis. Right, sorry, y-axis. Yeah, correct, no? This is the 0 to infinity part. This point is 0. And defined for all real number, negative to positive. Check here. This is, sir, going to be what? 2 points. So not 1, 1. The given function has two intersections with y equal to any line, constant line. So we get what? The function f is not 1 1, also not onto because defined for, yeah, no, not 1 1 basically. So answer will be what? If it is not a 1 1 means not bijective. Answer is option B, sir. Simple, straightforward question. Answer is option B, sir. As of now, bacha, we don't have any update, but as soon as it comes, don't worry. Just join the WhatsApp channel. The sooner we get to know about anything about that, we'll get a video or you get an update in our WhatsApp channel. Okay. So for all the updates regarding CET, for Comet K, whatever it is, okay, just join the WhatsApp channel. You'll get all the updates on time in our channel itself. Okay. All right, guys. So please join the WhatsApp channel for all the other updates. 33 is done. 34 now. A, B, C, D, E. This is not PYQ, this is KCET pattern question, by the way. A, B, C, D, E is given as set X. The same relation is AA, BB, CC, AB, BA. Is it reflexive? Not possible, because what is missing over here? DD is missing, sir. And we also do not have EE. So reflexive? No. Symmetric? Yes. Symmetric? Yes. Because symmetric over here and over here also. Symmetric? Yes. Transitive? Yes, because I mentioned this to you. Whenever you have beta AA, BB and you have AB or BA, if you have these cases, if you have AA, BB and you have AB and BA, do not need to check for transitive relation, because it is always transitive. This will be always transitive. What is it? If you have this kind of relation, AA, BB, AB is there or BA is there, whatever is there. If you have this case, it's always transitive. So answer is what? Transitive and symmetric both, but not reflexive. So answer is option C. A good question. 34C, I can see that. WhatsApp channel name, sir, they don't need to have a channel name. The link for that will be given over here. Let me just check if it's given or not. Yeah, it's given over here. Just go in the live description. You'll find to get lecture notes and PDF. For this lecture, join Diksha KCET WhatsApp channel. So please join that. The link is provided, bacha. Okay. 34 is there. 35 now. The function f r to r defined by this is, it's not 1 1, because f of 1 is what, sir? F of 1 is 0. F of 2 is what, sir? Again 0. And f of 3 is what, sir? Also 0. Means function value at 3 different values of x is same. So not 1 1. Fx is not 1 1. What about onto? Think about it. If you expand fx, you'll get what? X cube. You'll get something like this, x cube. Yes or no? X cube plus something, you'll get over here, let's say, plus ax square plus bx plus c. Correct, na? Yes or no? X into x into x will come as x cube. You'll have a cubic polynomial. Now to check for onto function in this kind of cases, you go like this. Try to take x to positive infinity. Fx should also go to positive infinity. And try to x tends to negative infinity. Fx should also go till negative infinity. When you have this case, it means the given function is onto. Then becomes fx is onto. Anybody who's asking trick, this is the trick, bacha. This is the trick for onto functions. I'll repeat. If you have any function given to you, you want to identify whether it is onto or not, try to substitute or take x to infinity. Fx should also go to same infinity. Here also negative infinity should go to negative infinity. Check in this question. X cube is there. So if you take to a very large positive value, take a very large positive value, this will also become a very large positive value. This will be not mattering because it is going to be infinity over here. If you take negative value over here, it will become a very large negative value. Again, it will go to negative infinity. So does not matter over here. So hence clearly this particular function over here is going to be what? Onto function. So answer is onto but not 1 1. That's answer option B. Tell me how many of you like this particular trick? How many of you like this particular trick? Achha, how many of you knew this trick already? How many of you knew this trick already? Good morning, Sayyid. Break is over, Pranav. How many of you knew this trick already? How many of you knew this trick already? Yes. Okay. And all of you in the live, go right now and like this session. If you are liking what you see, if you are actually finding this session helpful, go right now and like this class, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel, okay? So that you get all the classes always on time. Okay. Yes. Okay, Girish. So the trick is very simple. Try to take x to infinity. Fx should also go to infinity, and this is not OR case. If only one of them is true, it is not onto function. If only one is true means not an onto function. It has to be both true. It has to be both true. Okay. Okay. All right. As I mentioned, everyone in this live, go and like this class. If you don't like this class, it means that it's not going to be helpful for all of you. It means the class is not helpful. That will I'll understand from your point of view. Okay. 35 is done. 36 now. Okay, sir. A very good question. Again, we're going to use trick to solve this problem. They're saying that it's a, what is this? Quadratic curve. Parabola. Parabola with what? Parabola with negative coefficient. Parabola with negative coefficient. Means x is what? Means concavity will be downward. Concavity will be downward. What is the intercept on y? 0. Like this. What is the intercept on y? Is 0. Okay. So basically, check here like this. All right, like this. And domain is what? 2 to infinity. 2 to infinity. All right, sir. 2 to infinity, no? So on positive side actually. Yes. The value of domain is what given over here? 2 to infinity. 2 close, infinity open, of course. So if you have to find the value of the vertex, of course it's a concave down parabola. We know this much. Okay. This is a parabola, by the way, guys. We know this much. We know the vertex will be what? Minus b by 2a, comma, f of minus b by 2a. Do we know the x value? Let's find this out from here. We're going to get over here from this value as minus 4 by, what is that going to be? Please check. 2 into, please check. 2 into minus 1. How much is that? This value is coming as, of course, 2 only, which is given. It means the vertex is at this point. Okay. What about this coordinate then? You put the value of 2 over here. You get this as, please check. F of 2 will come as minus 2 square plus 8. That is nothing but 4. This is nothing but 4. So this coordinate is nothing but 2 comma 4. 2 comma 4. That's my parabola. That's my parabola. Okay. That's my parabola. Great, sir. In this case, think about it. What is the range? What is the range? Range over here is what, sir? Is going all the way till negative infinity. This parabola is going down. Till what point? Till negative infinity. You want to check? Do one thing. Do one thing. Write f of x equals to minus x square plus 4x. And in this function, try to take x tends to negative, plus infinity. Why plus infinity, sir? Because we have domain as only plus infinity. So take x as plus infinity. You'll find f of x will go to negative infinity. How come? There's a minus x square sign. So x square will be, sir, positive infinity, but there's a minus sign, it makes it to be negative infinity. It means the smallest value of y of the range is negative infinity and the largest value is 4. Largest value is 4. So this is the value of your range. This is the value of your range. Now if the range is given and the function is given invertible, sir, the function is given invertible, then it has to be onto function also, right or not? It has to be onto function, because this is 1 1, sir. You can see that any point you take, you'll have only one intersection. Any point you take, you have only one intersection. So this function is 1 1, clearly 1 1, but the function has to be also onto. For onto, what happens? The range has to be equal to codomain. What's the codomain, sir? X. So what is x equals to, sir? This value. Negative infinity to 4. That's my answer. Option C. Please check. How do we get the range? I explained you over here. Please check. When you take x positive, you get the value of y as 4. That's the upper bound. Lower bound is negative infinity. How do you find that? You can find from the graph also. So if you can draw the graph, you can get the answer from here only. So I gave you explanation in both the ways. You can solve the question within, let's say 10 seconds. I'll show you how. The graph was given, beta, f of x equals to minus x square plus 4x. Domain was given, sir, 2 to infinity. That's the domain given. It means the function has to be what? Like this. This point is, sir, 2, and this point, if you put 2 over here, you're going to get the value. If you put 2 over here, you'll get the value as 4. Okay, this is going what? To the negative infinity. It means clearly my range is what? Clearly my range is coming as this. The function wants to be what? The function wants to be invertible. Invertible function. Okay, it means that range is equal to the codomain, which is x. Hence x is equal to what? This. So maximum 10 seconds to solve this question. But if you know the method, the graphical method is good enough. But the algebraic also I have given you. Yes. So somebody thinks that, sir, this is lengthy, it will take too much time. It's not. It's not lengthy. It's not going to take too much of time. 36 is done, guys. This is the method, the understanding behind the question, and this is the approach, how to solve in the CET, to solve it faster within 10 seconds. 37 now. This is a simple question. Domain of both the functions we're going to take and take intersection. So take numerator's domain, this domain, and take their intersection. Let's call it D1 and D2. Let's take intersection of D1 and D2. Let's find D1 first. Domain of that. X minus 3 goes from where to where? Minus 1 to 1. Right? That's how sine inverse works. 3 over here and 3 over here. It becomes what? Minus 1 plus 3. That's 2. That's 4. X goes from 2 to 4. That's my D1. What about D2, sir? We have 9 minus x square more than 0. It cannot be negative. It cannot be 0 also. So more than 0. Not more than equal to. Just more than 0. On this side, x square is, sir, less than 9. Take modulus. Mod of x is, sir, less than 3. It means x is between what? Minus 3 and 3. Minus 3 and 3. What did I mention? Take both D1 and D2 intersection. What's the answer going to be? Starting with minus 3 and 3, over here 2 and 4. It means I have to start from the 2 and go till 3. Open. Larger of minus 3 and 2, that's 2. Smaller of 3 and 4, that's 3. And 3 should be open. Answer is 2 to 3. 2 is this. Answer is C. 37 is C. Yes. Done. 37 is C. Find the value of cos inverse of root 3 by 2, cos inverse of 1 by 2. This value, pi by 6 minus pi by 3, that's minus pi by 6. A. Done. 39. A card is lost from a pack of 2 playing cards. From the remainder of the pack, the one card is drawn and is found to be spade. Okay, already that the missing card is spade. Let's say if the missing card is spade, okay, and the missing card is not a spade. Answer for 39th one. Tell me, if the missing card is spade and it is not a spade, what's the answer, guys? If the missing card is spade, sir, it can be what? Either of what? 13. So 1/4. Chances of the missing card be spade, it will be what? Either of 13. That's 1/4. And for it to be not a spade, other of the 13, right? It will be what? 52 minus the other cards. So total is 52 minus the spade. So total, which is going to be other cards. So 39/52, right? So, excuse me, yeah, 39/52, no? So 13 3s are and 13 4s are, so 3/4. So if the missing card is spade, the probability of that is 1/4, and the missing card is not spade is what? 3/4. Is it clear, guys? One second. Yes. So what we're looking for? We're looking for the case that probability that the missing card is a spade. Okay. So we have found a spade and the missing card is also a spade. Okay. So let's write this. Let's say found card. Oh, we'll write the found card. Let's say found card is spade. Let's say this is what, or basically not found card, drawn card. The card that we have drawn is spade, and let's call this to be event A. So what I'm looking for is that the drawn card is spade and the missing card is also spade. I'm looking for this value. Any problem? Please check. ABHYAS, we have to check, Divya. We have to check. Okay. Yeah. B is the answer you're giving. B is the right answer, guys. B is the right answer. Okay. So Girish, I hope so far it's clear, no? If the lost card is what? If the lost card is a spade card, it has to be what? How many spades cards are there? Total 13 spade cards are there. If the lost card is one of the spades cards, it will be what? 13 out of 52. Same thing over here also. If it is not a spade card, it will be what? Remaining other 39 cards. So 39/52, that is 3/4. So losing a spade card chance will be what? 1/4. And not losing a spade card will be what? Chances of 3/4. Okay. Sir, 39/51 is wrong, sir. So answer is coming as 4/17, guys. Okay. Yeah. Listen. Okay. Now let's look for the values that we have. Okay. What is the value for this? We'll look for to finding out this one. Means choosing a spade even though spade is lost. Okay. Choosing a spade even though spade is lost, we'll have only 12 cards left, 12 out of 51. Choosing a spade and there's no spade lost over here, so 13/51. 13/51. Now write this value. PSA, because if spade is lost, you have one less in spade. If spade is not lost, means you have one. Total card is one loss, but spade will remain 13 only. PSA will be given by PS into PS upon PAS into PS plus PAS dash into PS dash. PAS dash into PS dash. Let me write the value over here. So just give me 1 second. Yeah. So PAS is how much? 12 by 51 into PS 1 by 4, am I right? Divided by, same thing, no? 12 by 51 into 1 by 4 plus, what is this one, guys? 13 by 51 into 1 by 4. Am I correct? Right? 13 by 51 and 1 by 4. Please check. So if you go about this one, you'll have over here 51, 4, 51, 4 is cancelled everywhere. Okay? My answer for PSA, excuse me, my answer for PSA is coming as the remaining values that we have. 12 is what we have left in the numerator, 12 by 17, right? 12 by, sorry, this is also cancelled, no? 12 by 17, something is wrong. No, 25, no? 12 by, what is it, sir? That's 17 only, right? Yeah. 25, something is wrong. What is missing over here? 12 by 51 is going to be what? 12 by 51 will be basically 4 by 17. Yeah. If I write that, I'll get what? 4 by 17. Over here, no, that's not right. Something is wrong. What I'm missing, guys? Let me know. When I made any mistake, somebody got the answer right. Who has given the answer? Sir, PS is 3 by 4, sir. What I've written there? 3 by 4 only, no, I've written 3 by 4. I've not taken that. Okay, I've taken 1 by 4. Sorry. Yes. Thank you for pointing it out. This is 3 by 4, by the way. So I get 39 plus 12. Am I right then? 39 plus 12. Yeah. Thank you. And this value is coming as 12 plus 39. Now you cancel. 3 4s are 3 13s are, thank you, 17. Yeah. The mistake I made was I've taken this as value 1 by 4. It's actually 3 by 4. Correct. Thank you for pointing out. This is given by, this answer was given by Bombay. Yes. Sorry guys, my bad. So I took by mistake this as 1 by 4. This is actually 3 by 4. Okay. PS dash had found the value 3 by 4, but I wrote it as 1 by 4. This kind of mistake also can happen. Yeah. Yes, somebody was asking me anything. Sir, repeat. Sir, one card is lost. No, from remaining 51. We should write draw, I think. We should write draw. We should draw, I think. Sagar, can you repeat the question? I'm not able to understand your question. 39 and 51 is wrong, sir. Okay. Is this clear, guys? Is the question clear? 39. Let me know. Don't worry. If you ask me, I'll repeat again if you have to. For any two given events A and B, which of the following result does not hold true? Not true in general. This is the answer. Option D actually. Because P of this is the right statement, right? This is the general statement. You know, A and B is PA plus PB minus P of A intersection B, right? If you're getting over here, just this, it means that this is a case of mutually exclusive. So if they want to make it right, they have to write over here as mutually exclusive. But did not write that. It means it is wrong. So answer is D. So I gave the answer, no, Sagar? It is not coming as 39 by 51. Am I right? It's not coming as 39 by 51. How? You're saying over here. Okay, you're saying over here. I got your point. Because it's not about drawing the card. It's not about drawing the card. It's about, like losing. If, let's say, my question is to you. If a spade is lost, can you lose spade from any other category? No. You have total of 13 spades. Means out of 13 only one will be lost. So basically you'll have what? 13 out of 52. If the spade is not lost, it'll be what? I'm not choosing one of them. Listen to me. Good question, Sagar. Very, very good question over here. Very good question. 1 second. Very good question, guys. Yeah. If you check, if spade is lost, you lose from here only, no, either one of them. So you'll lose either 1, 2, 3, or the little king, right? This is ace, by the way. Correct. You can lose either of these cards, A1, 2, A, 2, 3, and up to the K. Correct, no? If you are not supposed to lose this, means if a case of spade is lost, it means chances of that being lost will be what? 13 out of 52. Chances of me missing a spade, I can miss any of the 13, no? 13 out of 52. For me to not miss the spade, okay, no spade cost, no spade cards are lost. What it means? It means I lost other ones. Other ones means which one? Either of the 39. So answer will become what? 39 out of 52 only, no? It is not that when you write 51 that you have removed a card, then total is less. You have removed a card, then later the total is one less. There's no removing like that. It's just talking about if you lose a spade, how will you lose it? You lose in 13 ways. If you not lose a spade, means you lose others. How many ways you can lose it? 39 ways. I'll repeat. If you lose a spade, in how many ways you can lose a spade? Any of the 13 ways. If you not lose a spade, in how many ways you can not lose a spade? Any other ways? So 39 ways. I can lose any of the 39 cards. So 39 out of 52 and 13 out of 52. I hope it makes sense now. Sagar, please check. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Okay, because the concept of one less comes when you are doing for the second trial. It's not a trial only, it's a category creation. Now, so the session is over. Guys, the session is over. 40 questions I've taken, all I've discussed. Session is over. Now, if you guys want me to ask any single question, to repeat again, please go ahead and ask me. Yeah? Yes. Girish, Sagar, Mangala, all of you. Anyone who wants to ask me any question, you can go and ask me. You have 2 more things to do. Please share your class. Yes, ask your doubt. Share this class with everyone who's writing CET, because not everybody can afford paid education. This is completely for free, and you all know that how relevant we keep our classes to CET. We don't just come here to waste your time. Whatever time we are here on the channel are certainly going to help you out. Okay, so if somebody cannot afford education, if they want free education, try to share our channel Diksha Karnataka with them. Okay, let them also grow, and we also grow together with all of you. Okay, so please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share the channel with everyone that you think needs help, and of course join the WhatsApp channel to get the note of this particular class. Doubt, what doubt is there, bacha? Tell me what is the doubt. So tell me all your doubts, I'll discuss them one by one. Yeah. Go ahead. You're welcome, everyone. Yes. Now you can go ahead and have your breakfast, lunch, whatever it is, and continue with your studies. Anybody who has doubt, I'll wait for some time, discuss them, and then I'll leave also. Yes. So no doubt, basically. Okay. That's all, guys. Thank you for as I keep mentioning to all of you, what we are doing is great. What we are doing is great, but what you are doing is better than that. Because at this point of time, if you are trusting me to be here, if you're trusting all of our teacher to be here and watch our classes, it means that we have done something good in the preparation. Otherwise, it's very difficult for anybody to trust anybody for their career, for their future. If you think I am trustworthy, if I'm good enough to help you and support you in the preparation, that is the biggest deal for all of us. Okay, so thank you for that. Thank you for finding me capable, so that, sir, yes, you are good, I can learn from you. That choice is very, very important, because I'm not forcing you to be here. Am I? Have you paid me any amount to be here? No, I'm not forcing you. On your choice, you are here to study from me. That's a very big deal. Even one student is doing that, is very big deal for me. Okay, so I really appreciate that. That's why I'm saying thank you to all of you, okay, for believing in me, for thinking that I can actually do something good with your preparation. So thanks for that. 27. Michelle is saying 27. Okay, 27. 27. 27, sir. 1 second, sir. 25 is this. 27. A pandemic question. The pandemic question. Yes. You're welcome, everyone. So pandemic question, it was what? The pandemic, we are trying to control the pandemic. We are trying to control the pandemic in 1 month. That's my goal. Right? Now I can control this pandemic in 2 different ways. Control when there is a lockdown, and control, control when there is a lockdown, and control when there is no lockdown. Of course, which is easier, sir? This is easy. Control when there's a lockdown. That's why India got good control in the pandemic that we had. So control with lockdown probability and control without lockdown probability. Now remember this. If I am writing beta CL, conditional probability, if I'm writing here, sir, probability of what? C with L. This is given by what, sir? P of C intersection L upon P of L. So if you want to write the intersection, you can multiply this on this side. So I can write this as P of C conditional with L into P of L. Right? Same way. P of C conditional with control with the no lockdown into P of no lockdown. Now we have all the values. This was what? This was what? Point, I think 8, and this is 0.7. Am I right? Yeah. Correct. And that was 0.3 and 0.3. This was 0.3 and 0.3. 0.56 plus 0.09. Answer is 0.65. This was for you, Michelle. Okay. So clear now. Anybody else has any other doubt? Go ahead and ask me. Otherwise, I'll end the live right now. Okay? Please go ahead and ask me your concerns if you have any. What is there? Anything, sir? Sir, Jasmine ma'am, class time, I think 5 p.m. only. 5 p.m. I think. 5 p.m. Girish. Thank you, Girish. Vidya, I think it's 5 p.m. I think. Okay. Bio is at 5 p.m. If I'm not wrong. If there's a change, you'll get to know in WhatsApp channel. So please be there. Okay. Anybody else has any doubt? By the time I finish my tea, I'll be here. Once the tea is over, I'm gonna go. Doubts? Yes. No doubt, then you can all give. If there's no doubt, you can continue with your preparations. Go have something to eat. Start again. Okay. Use this time that you have. You still have close to 22 days, and that is sufficient amount of time, because last year we had only 21 days, 22 days. Okay. So we didn't have much. This year you had more time. Still you have time. Try to practice last 10 years of PYQs. Okay. If you want, you can just take the ABHYAS test series, take the mock test. If you want, you can take KCET crash course also. If you need to work on the theory side. Okay, so take whatever is possible for you, whatever you can, take from your side and give time. As I mentioned, it's not about having the crash course, having the test series. It's about using it properly. Okay, it's about using it properly. Got it? Superb. Thank you so much, Vijay. Thank you so much, Girish. All right, so no doubt so far. So I'm gonna end the class. Wish you all the best. and see you in my upcoming classes. We have 4 more lives in 15-day challenge of just mathematics. By the way, your 15-day challenge goes complete on 9th of April. Okay, so till 9th you'll keep coming with the classes. We'll keep coming with the classes. Okay, so that's all, guys. So please make sure that you are using all the resources properly. Ask all of your doubts to us, whatever problems you are facing, whether it is any non-academic problem also. Let's say you're feeling stressed, or you're feeling something which is negative or creating some problems in your studies. Share with us, no problem. I'm going to help you how to manage that as well. I'm going to help you how to assess that as well. Okay, so just ask all the questions that you feel that gets you down while preparing. Okay, and one more thing I keep mentioning to all of you, whoever, first of all, I am proud of all 30 students in the class right now, because it takes guts, it takes courage to finish something. Very, very important. There are millions of people in the country, right? There are lakhs of people who are going to write this examination. You know who are the ones who do well? Are the ones who stay till the end. Of course, whoever have done the exceptional preparation, who have prepared very well, who are going to be toppers, all the best to them. I really well that you continue to do that in your life. But I really wish that you continue to do that in your life. But for all the students who are trying to get better, how do you get better? By being present at the time. Because actually what it takes is to being present. Anybody, when you come for a class, of course, I will solve a question which is difficult in nature, you'll go away. I solve which is very easy in nature, you'll go away. But the students, even though the question got difficult or it was way too easy for you, you stuck through and solved these 40 questions with me in the 3 chapters. They are easy 3 chapters from the syllabus of PU2. 7 to 8 marks will come from here. This 40 questions gives you clarity, understanding of the type of questions comes from these chapters. Now when you prepare, when you revise, you know that you have that as backup. You have done this much of work. So please solve. You just watch me solve it right now. I request you to also get the PDF of this class and solve it. Okay, and again I keep reminding all of you, if you find solving a question difficult, it means you are doing the right thing. Because if the question is easy, it means you are not learning, you're just revising. But if you are finding any question difficult and you are solving it, it means you are learning something new, and that's what matters. Learning anything new is challenging, is not good, it is not comfortable. So if you are finding yourself in a problem and you're facing uncomfortability, you're facing challenge solving a question, it means you are learning, and learning is never smooth. It's always bumps here and there, okay? But it's about staying till the end. And you will see that you have made a big change in your life. So all the best, and I really wish that whatever I can do from my side, I'll do that. So just let me know what is your requirement. As of now, I have 2 requirements. One is formula sheet, sir, and one is trick video. I'm gonna give you that very soon. Okay, in this week only I'll give you those videos. Yes. Okay. Can't we consider 3 pi by 5 as theta and take theta as sine 90 minus theta, sir? Okay, Ritik. Check. Cos of 3 pi by 5 was there. You are saying take this as theta. Sine, what do you want to take? Take sine 90 minus good. You want to take this? You want to replace this by this, I guess, right? You want to replace this by this? Think about it. First of all, yes, if you're asking me this value is this or not, check the angle. Pi by 2 minus 3 pi by 5. Answer is what? 10. 2 into 5. So 5 pi minus what is this? 5 into 2. So 6 pi. Comes the answer or not? Was the answer same or not? Yes. Go ahead. Yeah. Now one more thing. Check here. Yes. Am I right? Yeah. So this is 5, this is 15, then we have 3 and 0. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah. Is this value correct? Is this value correct? Please check. This is more than, you're doing pi by 2, something which is more than 90. Things problem or not? Answer you get with the approach, I get it. But this is it right? Tell me. When you use this formula, sine of 90 minus theta as cos theta, Ritik, theta is acute. Theta is acute. Theta is more than 90. Please check. You got the point, Ritik, now? Ritik, you got the point now? You get the answer behind it, of course, with the same approach. But is it mathematically correct? Yeah, so try to use as per the quadrant rule. Correct. Got it? I hope this is clear now. Okay, so Ritik, I've cleared it out now. All right. Yes, everybody, you can leave, and I'll see you in the next live, which is day after tomorrow, by the way. The next live is day after tomorrow. You're welcome. Yeah, all the best, guys. You have evening today live at 5 p.m. with Jasmine ma'am. Okay, so that's all. There's no new doubt, no new questions. So wish you all the best. Just keep working hard, keep smiling, and any queries you have, any difficulty you're facing, give it to me, share with me. I'm gonna help you resolve that. Okay, that's all for this class. I'll see you in the next live, which is on day after tomorrow, which is today's 30 minutes. I'm gonna have the next live on 2nd of April. So we'll meet over there. Not 2nd, I think 1st, no? Yeah, 1st of April. So we'll meet over there. We'll have a nice time again. Again, we're gonna do PU2 chapters. We have 4 more sessions of maths left. We're gonna complete PU2, all syllabus in that 4 sessions, okay? Okay, so that's all, guys. See you in the next class. Take care. Bye-bye. All the best.